Turn it off. That's what I would say. It's hard for young people now because they're hooked. They're addicted. If you don't think you're addicted, and I'm talking about anyone, from the highest to the lowest, if you don't think you're addicted, then see if you can turn it off for a week. It got quiet in here, didn't it? Didn't it get real quiet?
Okay, guys. First off, I want to say that this is not a judgment. No, not at all. But rather, it's an observation, since I myself am guilty of the same. So now that we've gotten that out of the way, I just want to say that if you spend 5 hours a day and 7 days a week in front of a screen, regardless if that's for work or play, then you're an active participant in helping to create the next blackout. And it doesn't really matter what form it'll come in, whether it'll be caused by a hack or an electromagnetic pulse, natural or unnatural. A blackout, or blackouts rather, will manifest, and it will merely be a natural law applying itself. We've all created a sickness, and the blackout will be the cure. Life will always adapt in order to preserve itself. And judging by our current level of dependency on technology, life is about to adapt. Now, at first, many may not like the way that it does, but in the long run, it'll be for our own good. Because humanity will once again gather around the campfires instead of being so hopelessly dependent, keyword dependent, and disconnected by technology and our electronic devices. From my observation, human beings weren't meant to live this way. Hopelessly connected, dependent, and even addicted to our own creations. It is unnatural, unhealthy, and one could say even demonic. God has blessed humanity with relationships so that we may fellowship and have continuous and pure communion with one another. But with the invention of the smartphone and communication apps and emojis, etc., I observed that the purity of our communication with each other have diminished dramatically. And that is because no technology, nor any other creation of man, will be able to substitute for the pure fellowship that God created for us to have with each other. Now, you've all heard of the saying that goes, too much of anything is not good. And I myself have found this saying to be the truth from experience. It is indeed true that too much money isn't good. Neither is too much sugar, too much free time, too much thinking. That can lead to overthinking, which is not good. Too much being in the spirit and too much holiness. That will make you think that you are more righteous or more holy than anyone else. Too much knowledge. That will make you think that you're more smarter than anyone. Too much dependency. Whether it's dependency on something or someone, that will put you in a very precarious situation where they or it will determine the outcome of your life. And I observe that this is where humanity is at right now. We have all placed ourselves in a very precarious situation by being so hopelessly dependent upon technology and our creations. The entire world's infrastructure are now digitally connected, and we have never been this vulnerable before. And this is very dangerous. But this is a danger that we ourselves have created and are still creating each and every single day. Everyone who is a human being all over the world can feel the disconnection to their fellow man wrought through technology. And as technology advances, this feeling of disconnection from their fellow man will only increase. And so many are hoping for a change. Many are crying out from the depths of their beings for a change. And they shall have it, because life is about to adapt in order to cure itself. And humanity will once again be connected with each other. This will be done by the coming of the Healy. That is Healy. The Healy, or as it's more popularly known, the outpouring of the river of life, which is the spirit of Yah himself.